The southern shore of the Philippines is blessed with some of the most breathtaking coastal views of the country. Hovering above the landscape, gazing out at the tranquil sea, you get the sense of a place that's rugged yet beautiful. A land where you can find solace in nature or challenge in adventure depending on what you see. That's what you'll find in Region 12, SOCCSKSARGEN, fondly called the 12th Paradise. It's a place where the air is sweeter, the sea breeze fresher, the mountains greener, the earth immensely bountiful. These qualities have drawn many people to live here. SOCCSKSARGEN is a place where numerous cultures mingle, preserving their traditions and influencing the art, fashion, and cuisine of the region. Today, we'll take you on a tour that highlights these cultures. We'll also explore Philippine heritage sites spanning the ages from ancient times to the past century. Along the way, we'll sample the culinary specialties of the places we visit. Come unravel the intricate cultural tapestry of SOCCSKSARGEN. SOCCSKSARGEN comprises the south-central Mindanao provinces of North Cotabato, South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and Sarangani, in addition to Cotabato City and General Santos City. Also the cities of Coronadal, Tacurong, and Kidapawan. General Santos City, called Gensan for short, is a thriving city buoyed by a highly productive fishing industry. This has earned it the nickname Tuna Capital of the Philippines. On a visit to the Gensan Fishport Complex, you'll notice the flurry of activity surrounding the arrival of the day's catch. The port manages a total daily capacity of 750 metric tons of fish catch. The complex has received acclaim for being the most modern fish port in the country. It is the only one accredited by the European Union for the overseas export of Philippine tuna. That tuna will make its way onto somebody's dinner plate. Why not yours? If you're craving seafood for dinner, drop by the city's casual dining hotspot, Gyeongson Arcade. The fresh catch is openly displayed. You can easily select a specimen to be cooked the way you like. Get a taste of kilawin, which is made of raw tuna marinated in vinegar. Then have a bite of pinaputok na tilapia, a most delicate and flavorful native dish. Looking for a place to stay in Gensan? Check out Sydney Hotel. You'll get to sleep in a room furnished with the comforts of home. Sun City Suites is another choice Gensan hotel. The place has a hip, contemporary aesthetic that you'll notice from the lobby to the private rooms. Sun City Suites combine sophisticated design with first-class comfort. Another Gensan hotel option is the garden-style resort Sarangani Highlands. Walking its landscape greenery and garden pathways, you'll feel like you're in a private park. The grounds overlook the cerulean spectacle of Sarangani Bay. From Sarangani Highlands in Gensan, it's a short trip to Sarangani province itself. situated both to the east and west of General Santos City. We'll first venture into the western half of the province, to the municipality of Maitum, known for a treasure trove of prehistory. In 1991, a significant archaeological discovery was made here. Burial jars shaped with human faces and forms were unearthed in Ayub Cave. A few select jars are now on display in the Municipal Hall of Maitum. The jars have been dated back to the Metal Age between 5 BC and 225 AD. Another Sarangani inhabitant is striving to preserve marine life. Hawksbill sea turtles lay their eggs along the bay shoreline. While over 200,000 hectares have been designated the Sarangani Bay Protected Seascape, the hawksbill turtles remain gravely endangered. This hatchery provides sanctum to the turtle eggs and hatchlings until they are released to the wild. Yet one more watery adventure awaits you in Sarangani. The thrill of whitewater tubing in Maitum's Panji River. You and a guide get onboard rubber tire tubes and go on a wet and wild ride over the rollicking current. It's a splashing good time. As delightful as that is, there's an even better way to travel, if you're up for it. Being lifted up by the winds above the SOCCSKSARGEN landscape. At Safi Ranch in Maasim, Sarangani, you can go on a paragliding adventure. A gliding professional will have your back as you get aloft. It's a smooth and graceful trip that leaves you feeling lighter than air. Hosting the first International Paragliding Accuracy Championship, Sarangani is said to be the best place for this extreme sports in the country. Flyable 360 days a year, ideal takeoff points with a perfect view of Sarangani Bay, flat landing area, and right gusty winds. Western Sarangani also has resorts, notably Lemlunay Resort on the southwestern tip of the province. A sophisticated getaway overlooking the open sea. You can lounge by the infinity pool or grab a little lunch. The house specialty is the garlic chicken, and as you can see, they're quite generous with the garlic. If you'd like to get active, Lemlunay Resort offers dive trips handled by the South Point Divers Club, who will take you out to explore the undersea wonders of Tinoto Reef. Cultures have come and gone in this place for centuries. In the 1500s, this area became part of the Sultanate of Maguindanao. Today, the Maguindanao people are fewer in number, but their cultural heritage is still valued. Traditional arts like weaving are undergoing a renaissance. At the Balungas Weavers Association Center in Malapatan, we are greeted with varied expressions of Maguindanaoan culture, including their food, music, and dance. This style of elaborate welcome is regularly offered to honored guests, and we shall encounter it again and again. It's a wonderful expression of hospitality coupled with cultural pride. Within the center, we watch the weavers go about their craft. It's soothing to witness the rhythmic movements of the loom guided by skilled hands. They are weaving shawls, scarves, and other garments for the export market. The Balungas weavers are not just keeping a tradition alive, they are building a livelihood. Glan is another town where tradition survives. In this case, in the form of the heritage and ancestral houses. One of which is that of Dr. Jose Tranquilino Ruiz II. He is a descendant of the Colonos, the first Christian settlers of Glan, who came over from Cebu in 1914. The Ruiz house showcases a collection of treasured artifacts commemorating that period. Elsewhere along the coast is a lovely stretch of sand the locals call Gumasa Beach. A few resorts offer accommodations along Gumasa, whose powdery white sands have attracted tens of thousands of beachgoers during the Sarangani Bay Festival, touted to be the biggest beach party in Mindanao. Isla Jardín del Mar is one of these charming getaways. Rent one of their beachside cottages and you can sit back and enjoy a summer reverie. Isla Jardín is a fine place which to unwind and dine by the sea. You can also choose to have fun in the sun, play games on the beach, and enjoy a wild water adventure. Due north of western Sarangani lies the province of South Cotabato. It is a province rich in agricultural resources. South Cotabato is home to the Dole Pineapple Plantation in the town of Polomolok. But it produces many other fruits, including the remarkable durian. Durian Garden in Polomolok is a good place to visit if you want to try durian. The garden is an exuberant botanical showcase. You'll see numerous flowers, butterflies, and of course, the signature spiky fruit. At the Durian Garden restaurant, you can have the fresh fruit split open for you. Durian Garden uses the fruit to make candies, cake, homemade ice cream, and a mouth-watering pie. For refreshment, try the Durian Halo Halo, which combines ice, fruit jellies, purple yam, and ice cream with a durian topping. The capital city of South Cotabato is Coronadal, also known as Marbel. It is the gateway to Lake Cebu, a tourism hotspot brimming with natural and cultural attractions. But Coronadal City has some attractions of its own. Paraíso Verde Resort is a recreational water park in the heart of the city. Bring your family to enjoy a wet and wild experience here. The park's enormous wave pool is sure to give you a thrill. Need to bring gifts home from your South Cotabato adventure? Stop by the Cablon Farm Store in Coronadal. Their shelves are full of fruit preserves and other organic farm products to liven up your kitchen table. All-natural chocolate counts among their best sellers. If you need to stay a while in Coronadal, check out another farm destination. The farm at Carpenter Hill was originally a fruit plantation. Over the years, it turned into a botanical garden and recreation park. It began to acquire structures like the Japanese Hall, the Courtyard Hotel, and the Grand Gazebo, a lovely meditative space. The farm also has a restaurant, the Aviary Bar and Cafe. They serve an impressive breakfast buffet, featuring many healthy options like fruit and salad. At night, the courtyard may play host to cultural performances, like a Maguindanaoan dance extravaganza presented by the Hinugyao Dance Troupe. Some 30 minutes away from Coronadal City is the serene Lake Cebu district. The majestic lake is a vital watershed, as well as a vibrant hub of ecotourism. Cultural tourism is also prevalent within Lake Cebu, which has long been home to the indigenous peoples of the Ubo and Tiboli. The tribe's people have strived to hold on to their traditions. In case of the Tiboli, the prized art of the titalak weaving remains wonderfully alive due to the unconquerable spirit of heritage keepers like Lang Dulay, a woman who has been deemed a national living treasure for her efforts at folk art preservation. A structure known as a Tiboli Longhouse holds the workshop of Lang Dulay and other dream weavers. The striking patterns of titalak cloth are inspired by dreams, hence the term dream weaving. The process is painstaking. The fibers are stripped from stalks of Manila hemp. The local term for it is abaca. The strands are sifted by hand, and the top-quality fibers wound into balls. The abaca fibers are colored with natural dye. Then the actual weaving takes place. This can take time. The more complex patterns may take as long as 6 months to replicate. When finished, the tinalak cloth can be stunning to behold. The geometric yet earthy patterns truly appear to be imbued with the folk spirit. The Tiboli may be lacking in modern conveniences, but they can dress in finery. The Lake Cebu School of Living Tradition is another institution that is striving to pass on the Tiboli heritage to future generations. We visit the central structure of the school, a Tiboli Longhouse, where we are greeted by the earnest faces of native children. And these are their teachers. The school can offer cultural immersion through a homestay experience. Travelers can take residence here to experience the Tiboli way of life and learn their performing arts. The homestay option provides an additional means of support for the school. Let's watch as some of the school children showcase what they have learned. So far, we've had a fascinating cultural tour, but seen little of the captivating lake. So let's visit Punta Isla Resort, a pleasant retreat overlooking the aquatic vista of Lake Cebu. We'll join a few guests as they board the Punta Isla cruise boat that will take us on a tour of the lake. The boat sets out across tranquil waters. The scenic tour is accompanied by native sounds. During the journey, a generous luncheon is served. As guests dig in, Tiboli performers prepare to do a cultural show. The tribeswoman begins a mesmerizing chant. Yagas is the tribeswoman's name. She is an acclaimed Tiboli ritual chanter and folk singer. We may not understand the words she chants, but they inspire an entrancing vision of the past. A time when both Lake Cebu and the Tiboli way of life remained untouched by outside influences. Still, as Lake Cebu has been able to hold on to many traditions, it should be fine to invite visitors to come immerse themselves in its serene beauty. They can find relaxation at one of the resorts along the shore, such as the Dolores Lake Resort. The homey accommodations they offer include family rooms, kid-friendly rooms, double bedrooms, and twins. Another interesting spot to check out is the Mountain Lake Eco Resort, run by the ICTUS Cooperative. Its interior design is clearly inspired by Tiboli tribal art. Before we leave the Lake Cebu district, let's stop for souvenirs at Kidatu, a shop well stocked with rows of gorgeous tinalak woven cloth. Take the time to look around Kidatu souvenirs, and you'll encounter tribal apparel, beaded accessories, wood carvings, decorations, and other delightful handicrafts. About an hour away from Lake Cebu is the municipality of Isulan, capital of the province of Sultan Kudarat. It is named after Muhammad Kudarat, a 17th century ruler of the Sultanate of Maguindanao, which once had dominion over this place. The historical sultan would have smiled on seeing the palatial elegance of the provincial capital building that commemorates his legacy. The distinctive architecture makes use of traditional Mora design elements that allude to the province's Islamic heritage. The province of Sultan Kudarat prospers from agricultural riches. The rise in worldwide demand for organic muscovado sugar has turned what was once a cottage industry into a major agribusiness sector here. We visit the municipality of Lambayong to witness how much the local sugar industry has been transformed. It is no surprise that we are welcomed by a friendly community, with local performers in ornate costumes showcasing Maguindanaoan cultural dance. After the performance, we get to try some native treats: bibingkang kanin, a rice cake, tupig, and the Maguindanaoan dessert called tinagtag. But sugar is our focus at this time. We head to the Rookie Colony milling plant to check out the operation. Here's how it works. Sugarcane is crushed, extract the juice. This extract flows out to settling tanks and then goes to the cooking vats. The juice is cooked for 3 to 4 hours, then moved to curing tubs, where it needs to be stirred continuously. It dries into fine granules, and there you have it, muscovado sugar. It is not the only promising local product. Sultan Kudarat is the Philippines' leading producer of coffee, grown on mountain farms in the province. Other commodities include calamansi juice, banana chips, and handcrafted women's accessories. And there's palm oil. Mindanao is in the midst of investing in the future of palm oil. It has proven a lucrative industry for neighboring countries like Malaysia and Indonesia, the world's largest palm oil producers. With its similar environment, Mindanao is poised to become a major player in the sector. In Isulan, the Kenram Corporation is building what will be the country's most sophisticated palm oil processing facility. We are viewing the operations going on in the current plant that the new one will replace. The new plant will have a production capacity of 30 to 60 tons per hour. The tourism industry is heating up, as well in Sultan Kudarat, particularly in the urban district of Tacurong, the only city in the province. One place you might want to check out is the Belton Star Hotel. Friendly staff, elegant casual surroundings, and a well-stocked cafe bar. Perhaps you'd like to dine out on fine local cuisine. Then drop in at Dad's Menu Cafe and Restaurant. Bright, spacious, with a relaxing atmosphere. And of course, excellent food. You can dine in on continental style, Asian style, or traditional Filipino cuisine. If recreation is what you seek, visit Tacurong's Monte Vicento Resort. On the grounds of a sprawling fruit plantation is this leisure park of pools and gardens. A place for watery fun and well-lighted swimming areas. People of all ages will enjoy sliding and splashing in the kid-friendly pool. On some nights, you can even take in a cultural showcase of the famed Talakudong Festival. Out in the countryside, within the forested area of Esperanza, you'll find Margues Hot and Cold Springs. Upon arriving at Margues, we are greeted by the now familiar sight of performers, welcoming us with tribal music and dance. The Esperanza locals clearly want to show what their town has to offer. Handcrafted basketry, calamansi juice, sweet native delicacies, and the skilled hands of a talented homegrown sculptor. It's a mini expo of the arts, crafts, and cuisine of Esperanza. Up in the Mount Apo Highlands of North Cotabato Province, you may encounter geothermal Lake Agco. The Manobo people native to the area view Lake Agco as a sacred place. They invite us to take part in a tribal ritual, the Pamaas, meant to grant visitors the blessing of the spirits who inhabit the land. It is a blood ritual to lend one spiritual rite of passage. Let's pay a visit to another Kidapawan resort destination, Eli Resort and Hotel. It offers a safe, fun place for families to take their kids swimming. The jacuzzi area offers several tubs in which to bask in a whirlpool of bubbles. At dinner time, you can retreat to the Eli Hotel for some dining. And you'll sleep in elegant rooms, offering a surplus of comfort and quiet. It's the complete resort experience. Let's hit the town and check out places of interest in Kidapawan City, a lively commercial center with its fair share of fine establishments. We visit the Galore Farms Pasalubong Center, which sells a variety of preserves and snacks, mostly derived from durian. Indeed, the place is famed for its durian halo-halo. Galore adds its own special touch, their trademark durian jam. It makes for a uniquely flavorful treat. Durian is but one of many fruits found in abundance in North Cotabato. A visit to the roadside fruit stalls in Makilala reveals sumptuous clusters of tropical fruit. Durian, pineapple, mango, lanzones, mangosteen, banana, rambutan, and more. Pomelo is also grown in North Cotabato. A lush tropical citrus, the pomelo is loved for its juicy sweetness. Street vendors hawking pomelo are a common sight in the town of Malang. They come from nearby fruit plantations. We pay a visit to one of the pomelo orchards, the Poras Farm. The verdant environment of North Cotabato makes it a compelling destination for nature trekking. The province has forests, mountains, and a good number of lovely waterfalls. We visited several, including the 140-meter Curtain Spring Asik-Asik Falls. On this trip, we're checking out Tausuvan Falls, or Bongolanon Falls, another entry to Mount Apo. Tausuvan Falls inhabit a special ecotourism zone in the municipality of Magpet. The water flows in a delicate cascade, converging in a pool of icy fresh water. Huts are available if you want to hang out and have lunch by the falls. The eco-zone is maintained by a local village of Bagobo tribespeople. The Bagobo perform for us a native dance about planting and harvesting. If cultural travel interests you, make your destination Cotabato City. It has been a cultural hub since the time of the Sultanate of Maguindanao that lasted from the 16th century to 1888. The Maguindanao influence is ever present in the Cotabato City of today, revealed in architecture, clothing, food, religion, and other customs. But the city is a melting pot of many cultures, as a sightseeing tour will tell you. The populace of Cotabato City, which is 70% Muslim, take pride in giving home to the largest mosque in the Philippines. It is officially named the Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah Masjid, but is more commonly known as the Grand Mosque of Cotabato City. Within the sanctum of the mosque, you feel as though you're in a different world. Certainly a place of serenity and exaltation. The Roman Catholic faith also left a mark on Cotabato. It arrived with Spanish colonizers, who built a Christian settlement in 1862 on the bank of the Tamontaka River. The Tamontaka Church originally rose on this site in 1879. It has been destroyed and reconstructed several times. The austere structure exudes an aura of sublime placidity. Another significant church here is the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. It is quite different in style, with its wide, spacious interior and vivid stained glass art. Despite the sleek modernity of the church, the Spanish-era Catholics of Cotabato may well have felt at home here. Note the embroidered design on the man's shirt. It is reminiscent of the designs of the inol, traditional Maguindanaoan hand-woven fabric. Inol is used to make a variety of apparel, including the malong, a sarong-like garment. It can be worn as a long skirt by women. If you would like to purchase a malong, drop by the Barter Trade Center of Cotabato along Governor Gutierrez Street. Rows of vendors hawk a riotous variety of clothing and fabric. With many different designs to peruse, you'll surely find a malong that fits your taste. The tradition of inol weaving has been passed down for countless generations. At the Al Jamila Weaving Center, we encounter some of the most skilled practitioners of the art. Watching the weavers toil at their looms, it is clear that it is a meticulous, time-consuming craft. But thanks to these women's perseverance, we can enjoy inol garments of great beauty. The beauty of inol weaving has been a source of inspiration to fashion designers. We bear witness to this at Cotabato City Hall, which is presenting a display of contemporary fashion. Several outfits appear to be inspired by inol. We can see Muslim, indigenous, and traditional Filipino aesthetics represented. It's a marvelous demonstration of how different cultures can interweave, resulting in creativity and harmony. The City Hall itself reflects this. The stately hall, known as the People's Palace, embodies a rich blend of influences. Right in front of the People's Palace, a temporary station has been set up for a cooking demonstration. Samra Magindanaoan delicacies show us the making of a traditional pastry. A donut-like treat called panganan sising. It is only one of several Magindanaoan snacks made by Samra, which include the muffin-like pulua and the crispy tinagtag. To experience the chief culinary attraction of Cotabato City, go down to the shore of the Rio Grande de Mindanao, the second largest river in the Philippines. You're looking for king crab, the signature seafood delicacy of Cotabato. The crustaceans are so abundant here that it's gotten the nickname the land of crabs. Female crabs may have alige, a reddish crab fat prized for its rich flavor. The Rio Grande River is also the source of another local commodity, the water hyacinth, a plant whose fibers can be woven into various items. These handicrafts were made by the Pusao weavers of Rio Grande. Another signature Cotabato product is brassware. At a workshop in Kalanganan Village, we see brass makers using traditional methods to forge brass jars and kulintang gongs. There are many reasons to visit Cotabato City. And if you wish to stay in town for a while, try booking at Alnor Suites Hotel and Convention Center. Its bedroom suites are spacious, luxurious, and elegant. Just what you need for a cozy night's sleep. When you wake up, make your way to the Hotel Cafe and have your fill from the Filipino-style breakfast buffet. If you want to dine out someplace special, why not go to the Golden Lace restaurant? In Golden Lace's relaxing environment, you can enjoy a variety of excellent seafood dishes. Recreation, food, and cultural experience round out your days in Cotabato City. And when it's time to say goodbye, you can travel to Awang Airport to catch a flight. Commonly identified as Cotabato Airport, it is actually located in the village of Awang of the neighboring province, Maguindanao. It's been an illuminating journey through SOCCSKSARGEN, the 12th paradise of the Philippines. A bountiful land where tropical fruits are plentiful. A place where you'll encounter relics of history and vestiges of the distant past. Where indigenous tribes hold on to beautiful traditions and offer music and pageantry that speak of their culture. With its architectural marvels, spellbinding arts and crafts, enchanting environments, culinary delights, and festive attractions, SOCCSKSARGEN is not to be missed.